How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? That's good. Everybody have a good Christmas, good New Year's. I hope so. Mine was pretty good. That last video I released is surprising my mom. That was a huge success. We ended up leaving Oklahoma a little early and coming home so we could get home before New Year's, so we didn't have to deal with the New Year's law enforcement, so to speak. So, but it was an awesome trip. I look forward to going back out there. Want to go out there sometime this summer, and maybe even while I'm there visiting my family, I can disappear for a night and do some camping in Oklahoma too. It'd be pretty cool. Other than that, I'm doing an overnighter, just one night. It's Tuesday, January 4th. Yeah, 2022. I haven't been able to camp in the last couple of weeks because of the holiday season, so I wanted to get out. I don't normally go out during the work week, but I'll be back at the house early enough in the morning to be able to get cleaned up and get logged back in to be able to be at my job on time, so it's not a big deal. Not worried about it. Getting stir crazy at the house and couldn't do no more. Another piece of news about this camping trip is I'm tarp camping. Not using my hammock. I'm not using my tent. I'm straight up just going tarp camp. And I gotta say, I've never done that before, so that's gonna be a first time for me. I wanna try it out. It's different content for the channel. Get something else underneath my belt, because I've never done it. I mean, I've slept in the open space shelters like you find on the Appalachian Trail or when I was in Boy Scouts, but never actually underneath this tarp. I got a sleeping bag, and I've got a cold rated bag. It's rated for 10 below, 10 degrees or something like that. And it's supposed to get down to about 33 tonight, I think. So we should be good for there. I got a little air pad and everything else, so I'm not gonna be cold. I'll be good. I've done it before, just never under a tarp. So that's gonna be a plus. But I love being in the woods, man. I can't say that enough. Being out here does something for me. I'll look up my location for the night. All right, folks, I'm gonna work my way through this brush, and I'll bring you back later once I find where I'm gonna actually set up for the night. Folks, and I'm at my campsite for the night. I've got my, I'm using these for the tarps, possibly. That's comfort level -10. So a sleeping bag alone is gonna be enough for tonight. As long as I can protect myself from the cold ground, which I should be able to. You always want to set your sleep bags out anyways right away so they can, the down and stuff can fluff back up. Alright, so I got rainfly, tarp, mummy bag, wool blanket, air mattress, a little blow up one, propane system, bowl of water for my coffee or oodles and noodles, my fighter starter kit, my gas, my little cook pots and pans, which I showed you before, another little night light, can't eat any more beef stew for dinner. I walked in clean water, and then I also walked into Mountain Dews. These are my luxury items right here. And then, as always, I got my axe and my saw, which I'm about to use to get me a little bit of firewood. And I gotta clean this area up a little bit. But I'll bring y'all back once I get wood gathered up. There's a setup. Walk around it, give you, which is kind of cool because that will reflect the heat back down into me from the fire. The winds to the wind and rain will come from this direction if it comes. If it don't, then oh well. That's the setup. Mind you, it's the first time I've ever set up a hammock. Or I'm sorry, a tarp for tarp camping. This is just a configuration that works good for me for this spot. I'm sure there's 1,000 different ways to set up tarps for tarp camping. Like I know I can do an A-frame with my walking sticks and create like an A-frame tent and all that good stuff, but this is how I chose to go for this one. We'll check in with y'all later. I'm gonna go get some wood before I lose the rest of my sunlight. I believe I showed this off before. Just bought it off Amazon. It's pretty cool. Just like that. Make sure that's out. Of course, I know they make a little shorter ones that are more stable, but I have these at the house, so I'm just using them. Inside of here, there's the base. I'll use this to boil coffee tonight. I'll probably have a cup of Joe tonight. Any more beef stew. Already put it in there. And here, with my Diddy Moore beef stew, I always pour hot sauce, salt and pepper. So I got my hot sauce in here. And then I already got salt and pepper in there all stirred up before I came out here, and I got a bag underneath the lid so it didn't leak inside my rucksack. And we'll go ahead and add this real quick. I won't even need it all. That's more than what I need. Actually, I just used it all, or most of it anyways. It's all good. That's what I brought it out for. One thing I have learned about these burners, nothing fancy, man. This Diddy Moore beef stew. It's what my mom and dad, when they took us camping as kids, Diddy Moore beef stew was always the first meal for the first night we were out there, because you had your setup time and do all that prep work on your campgrounds. It's an easy meal to cook for the first meal when you're out there. And after that, you get fancy with your cooking, like your second, third, fourth, whatever night, because you got no setup, you got no prep, you get camp set up, you know. It's getting nice and hot. Turn it up so let's jet blast this. Get this meal done already. I do believe that Diddy Moore beef stew is done. So, redneck ingenuity. Use my Diddy Moore beef stew can. It's like a plate to set the hot pan on. Cold Mountain Dew. All right, folks, I'm gonna eat this beef stew and all right, I'm gonna make you sit here and watch me eat my whole meal. I'm gonna eat this and then tidy up a little bit, and then I'll bring you back for the fire. Like I said, nothing fancy. And there's nothing wrong with using the flint, and like a lot of guys I see doing. It's a good skill to learn, because if the world comes to an end and I don't have shredded paper or fire starter logs broke up in a fire kit and I got to start it another way, it's always good to have that skill set. probably wouldn't be a bad idea for me to brush up on it and start doing it a couple times here in the near future to make sure I still have the skill set. I know I did. I know how to do it. I just haven't done it in a while. It can no longer be an issue keeping that going. All right, success fire. He ain't going out. I'm just slowly feed it all night. Not all night. Like I said, I'm not going to bed knowing I have to stay up all night to tend a fire. Once it goes out, when I cover all my sleeping bag, I'll stock it one more time, and once it goes out, it goes out. Because I still do gotta work tomorrow. So I'm not trying to stay up all night to fit a fire. There's your fire, folks. Doing awesome out here. Look at this. This is my second Mountain Dew of the night. I was debating if I was going to do coffee or if I was going to drink a Mountain Dew. I decided I was going to drink a Mountain Dew. I don't know if I'm going to drink coffee or not. I don't want to get wired. I want to be able to go to bed. So I'm just chilling by the fire before I relax back in my little cubby back there and get into a movie. I always like watching a movie before I go to bed when I'm camping. But I wanted to bring y'all back and answer a few questions that I've been getting on the side. It hasn't come through the channel itself, but it has made its way through me by your one way or another. You got the message to me. So some of the questions I've been asked is, do I sleep better when I'm camping or when I'm home? So I figured I'd explain that a little bit. I will 100%, without a doubt, sleep better when I'm camping. Exception of the night, because I haven't done the tarp thing, but to me, the comfort, what I'm laying on is no different at tent. The only difference is I don't have walls all around me, right? So I sleep better. The quality of sleep is 100 times better out here than it is at my own house in my own bed. The duration of sleep doesn't change because it doesn't matter where I lay my head down. I sleep the same amount of hours no matter what. You know, anywhere from 2 hours a night to, on a really good night, maybe 6 hours. It's typically about 4.5, 5 hours at best is all I sleep for the most part. That doesn't change whether I'm out here in the woods, camping, or if I'm at home. It's just the quality of sleep. I don't know what it is about sleeping outdoors, but I sleep so much sounder, without a doubt. You guys got any questions you'd like to ask me? Put it down in the comments. Every comment that's come my way through the channel so far, I have responded to. I do respond to messages on the Whiskey's Adventures Facebook page. Might not respond to the page right away or the messages on the channel right away, but I do respond pretty regularly. So hit me up in the comments. If you got any questions, let me know. I'd be glad to answer them. Outside of that, I'm going to sit here by this fire for about 20 more minutes, enjoy my Mountain Dew, then I'm going to crawl into my sleeping bag for the night and get watching a movie. So when I get tucked in for the night before I start the movie, I'll check in with y'all and say my good nights. All right, folks. I'm going to bed. I didn't even think I'm gonna watch a movie tonight. I soaked out the fire. I'm tired. Got an early day tomorrow. Gotta get up around 6:15. The wife will be at the pickup location, which is about a half-mile hike out, around 7:15 in the morning. So get up 6 o'clock, 6:15. That'll give me enough time to wake up. I'm not gonna have a fire in the morning. I'm gonna literally wake up, break down camp, stow away, do my half-mile hike back in the dark, and wait for the wife to pick me up. But I will check back in with you in the morning for my final thoughts. Appreciate you watching, y'all. Peace. Oh boy. Kind of need to turn the light out, don't I? See you guys in the morning. Morning, everybody. (6:16) Wednesday, January 5th. I went off at 6 o'clock. I've been laying here just kind of listening to the light sprinkle hit the tarp. And I fell asleep, actually fell asleep around about 1:30 in the morning. The geese and the coyotes on the other side of the lake kept me up all night. It's like they were talking to each other. Not close to camp, just all the way across the lake, but I could hear them, they were loud. All right, so the plan is this morning, is to break down camp here, throw it all in my rucksack, do a half-mile hike back up out of the woods. Wife should be at the drop-off location roughly around 7:15, so I got about an hour. And then that'll put me home about with 15 minutes to spare before I have to start my work for the day, my shift. As far as how I slept like a daggone baby in this tarp. I like this tarp camping. I might have to do it again in the future. That's definitely gonna happen. That's the plan this morning. I gotta get my lazy butt out. I don't want to. I wish I didn't have to work, but you know, unfortunately I do. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. This video will be released Thursday. So tomorrow, which is January 6th, I'm going to start releasing my videos every Thursday around about 7 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. For whatever reason, if I don't record a video 1 week because weather's just really bad or I get sick or something like that, I'll just that Thursday, I'll just release a update video so you guys know. But I think I'm just going to start releasing videos on Thursday. That way everybody that watches don't have to keep logging in and then looking to see, okay, did you release something? They just know every Thursday at 7 a.m. Whiskey's got a video coming out. I think it'll make it where my viewers can plan to watch it easier. I don't know, maybe it'll help more views hit it. For my regularly watch people that watch. But I'm gonna get up, get dressed, do what I gotta do to get broke up dad out of here. Appreciate y'all watching, as always. Do me a favor, if you like the video, hit the like button. Appreciate that, people. Hey, go ahead right now, hit the subscribe button for me. Yep, I'm talking to everybody out there. Go ahead and hit it right now. Appreciate that.
hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you want notifications of any future content that comes out, go ahead and hit that notification bell. Ding! Appreciate that, people. Anyway, you show support. And the people that have shown support up to this point, greatly appreciate it. All right, I gotta get up. All right, y'all. Y'all already know how we do it. Until next time, peace.